Up here, everything looks so small. It's very quiet. Darkness is a silent lover on the bloodless body of darkness. Waves of static ripple across a sea of humming ink. I, as Azura wading in the unsayable, a cup of tears spilled across stillness. The sun glistens like a wound on the throat of 1,000 rivers, splitting and connecting our many-tongued home. Somewhere, down there, a muskmelon cracks open like a ripened sun, its flesh white as the scooped open stars. A mother scrapes through its soft curtain of sweetness and pours its gold swirl into her child's mouth. Who am I to say that none of this matters? In a hush large enough to swallow us whole. All I know is that once I was hungry and there were hands that fed me. I was winter, and the bark of my spine burst into blossom. None of it solid, all of it warmth. I was born, then burnt. Inhale and exhale, and all of the beautiful nothing in between.
I'm just overcome with love, and I know that I'm so lucky to have the life that I have. A wife who loves me and 2 beautiful babies, and God's just so good. Yeah, it's like learning to trust just who I am, who I've done 33 years of hard work to become, and then just trusting that person more. And that's hard to do. I think a big part of why I worry, why my mind's always racing, is that I can't just trust this guy. And I should. He just does the right things, you know, he just is a safe person to leave my kids with. I'm proud of that.
Yes and amen. Yes and amen. Yes.
It's nice giving Amber that. She's never had it. She's still, I can tell, struggles with just fully letting somebody, but we've been chipping away at that, and watching her become more free is just the best feeling, you know, and it makes living the right way and choosing the difficult thing over and over again, it makes it worth it. It's been nice to have these mushrooms to ground myself a little bit of there's nothing you're running from anymore. There's no I am at a point where I can just kind of rest and breathe, and it's nice. Obviously, having a kid and everything is so. Having 2 young ones is hard, but it's a different kind of rest for sure. To call it rest is crazy, but it is rest, because you can rest in creating life and innocence. There's not innocence in the world, and you at least get that for a little bit. And right now, I feel like I'm in that point of my life where I'm just prepared. I'm patient, and if something comes at me, that's fine. If I don't know, there's really nothing that can throw me off of where I'm at, and I like that, because that's how you should be. I love who I am and who I'm created to be so much, and in order to do my best, I just have to love who I am and where I'm at, even if it's not where I want to be. and that's been a hard journey, like to even love that person, give them grace, give them like the things that they need to grow. It's hard to think of yourself as a person, like, because like you have your existence, but like someone else sees you as just like a person. Like you get so caught up in like what you're doing, and like you just have to like take a step back and like really breathe and like, okay, how does someone see you? And like, okay, like if you think, it's funny because like you can think like I'm just not doing anything right, or like it can feel like that with kids because like yeah, like like, why is Daisy not sleeping? Why is she not? And you're trying so hard, and you like it, but then you can just laugh. Like now, in the moment, it's awful. When you can take a step back and look at it, it's nice to like, okay, I can see growth in that. In the middle of it, it's hard, but like when I have the time to retreat a little bit, like today, I can see like how far we're coming, and I need that because like you can just bury yourself in it until the point of like, I don't know, like, and we haven't been going to church while Amber's been on maternity leave, and I can feel that struggle, like even though like when we attend church, me and Daisy and Amber, she's usually doing like a job. I am usually just trying to make sure like, okay, Daisy's breathing and alive and someone's watching her, and like, but while also being like, okay, I want to be friendly to people and I want to smile at people, and like, it's cool though to see other parents do it, because then you can really give yourself a lot of grace and just a lot of like, okay, someone else, like, I mean, you see it at church, just people are running ragged, like they're like, it's like, okay, people that on social media are having their life really put together in a way. You see the real like, okay, their kid, while they're trying to get coffee, is also like over here eating something that they shouldn't, and like, I don't know, it's nice. It makes you not feel like everything you're doing is fucked up, sure, but like it makes it normal. Like it doesn't even matter. Like then that means it's not fucked up. It means that like that's just life, and so it is easy. When you have like a perspective change, it just is easier. And the world wants you to think there's a lot of external things, and there's just not. Like they want you to think like, or like we get fed like, hey, you should worry and think about this, and like this and this and this and this and this and all these things. But like breathing, getting day to day, just being who you are and like making it is so important. And like none of that other stuff really matters that much. I mean, like it
Do you wanna do an
does,
experiment
but like
with me?
yeah.
We're both in a space.
Yeah.
You keep talking. I'm gonna put my headphones on and go into a music space for me.
Okay.
And then you just keep expressing and doing
Yeah.
it. Just for a moment to see what that turns into.
Yeah.
Because we never
I'm all
know.
for it. I'm all for it.
But for posterity.
Yeah. So nice. Just breathe. You're gonna make it. Things are really good. And it's like silly how good things are. A lot of times I just worry because I love my family so much. Oh, I love those little girls. And Amber, oh man, I love my family. love them. Don't watch Daisy grow up and she just loves swinging. Swinging. She's so perfect. She's so perfect. Perfect girl. Thank you, Jesus.
If not by the flesh, but by the Spirit. This is an invitation of Kali into the game of death. The flesh is not the substance of your body. It is the believed refraction of how a body is seen and experienced. Experienced as separateness, as gross material, as matter. The Word becomes flesh. To live in the flesh is to see the world as material, or even as a blend of material and spiritual. To live by the Spirit is to see through these mirages and to simply be as you are. For you are not matter, nor are you spirit. What is plays at being both, as being seen as both. But neither is the final truth. To be invited into life in the Spirit is the movement of consciousness. Consciousness evolves to the place where it notices even the noticing and all the suffering that it is inflicting on itself.